What up, folks, man? Niggas just doing some little teasers, and I'm about to get this podcast back rolling. That way with Jack Travis. But I'm scrolling through, just checking out some little YouTube videos like I usually do, kind of reacting to this crazy shit I'm watching, man. So it's just a teaser, you know what I'm saying? A preview, an example, type of shit nigga gonna be stringing together doing this motherfucking show. We're about to get this shit jumping sooner or later. But this particular video is about TK Kirkland. You know, the nigga with a lot of stories for everything. Beware the nigga that got a story for everything. That nigga is a fucking cap artist, I promise you. But anyways, I ran across this video between him and some comedian named Scrunchy. Apparently Scrunchy was on Corey Holcomb's 5150 podcast show deal here. Maybe, yesterday or some shit. And he went into detail saying how he knocked TK Kirkland out 2 times. So he knocked him out the first time. When TK Kirkland fell back, he busted back his head, had to go to the hospital to get stitches, press charges on Homie. Homie said the night he got out, TK Kirkland apparently thought he was a fuck nigga, because TK, he said this is his words. He said, snitches usually get the fuck on, go to another state. He said this nigga TK stayed at the crib doing the show like I'm some type of fuck nerd. So bro said, I get out of motherfucking jail. I go to the comedy show, his comedy show at I think the Comedy Factory or some shit. Said I jump up on the stage with the paperwork in my hand, commence to knocking his ass out again. Now, I don't know if niggas in Cali mean knocking the nigga out, literally knocking him out, or they fighting, he beat him up, or whatever the fuck, but boom, he say he beat him up again, and then you hear Corey Holcomb like, I heard about that. And then it flips into TK in his car responding to Mr. Scrunchy. And here we go.
The paperwork and read
I heard about something.
Right, that was Corey.
Right. Hey, Scrunch, all y'all know me. When a man introduces me to a woman, I never pay attention to the female. Also, what Scrunch talked about, something that happened in 2014, but it started in 2010. So let me explain to you how.
First of all, look, when a nigga goddamn trying to recount some shit and he be like, man, that shit happened, look at how long ago it happened. Nigga, that ain't got shit to do with the facts of what the fuck happened, dog. What, do you mean that this nigga, if it happened that long ago, this nigga can't remember what happened? But you about to fucking recount to us what happened. So how the fuck you remember if this nigga don't? So when a nigga be like, man, that shit was 8 years ago, nigga, it don't fucking matter. It's whatever happened, happened. Let's continue.
This went down. I was at a comedy show and saw a bad bitch walk into a car. I asked her, could I take her to a vehicle? I dropped her off, but somebody in that area knew that Scruncho used to with this particular woman. Never said nothing. Next day, I got the girl legs back. Scruncho calls me.
I got her legs back. I'm fucking her. Man, listen, dog. You just got to know how to, man, listen, bro. Niggas. Niggas is crazy, bro. Dog, when you real, when you know, man, when you hear niggas say certain shit in the midst of their conversation, bro, you know niggas is lame, dog. Niggas be lying, I'm telling you, dog. I've been out here long enough, Jack. Let's go. Shout out for Forgotten Kings TV, man. I'm watching his rerun of this shit, if that's what they view call it that. All right, let's keep going. This nigga TK, man.
At the hotel. Well, he called me on myself. I ain't gonna know him at the hotel. He's calling me and he's saying, TK, that's my bitch. And I'm laughing at it because we're supposed to be players. We ain't tripping over the female. There's a couple women Scruncho on that I saw him with. And as a player, I never said nothing to him. I let him shine by himself. So we did a couple tour dates with Mike Epps over the years. And I noticed he was acting kind of funny. Come 2014, now remind you, this girl situation happened in 2011, 2012 to be exact. 2 years passed. I'm doing a show at the Laugh Factory on Sunset. All of a sudden I'm talking to these people because I shake hands after the show, and everything went black. Scruncho snuck up behind me with a mother pipe.
So what, my nigga, so what? What you mean shit went black? You had a big ass venue with all these people. You ain't seen Scruncho no time. Scruncho. You ain't seen Scruncho no time. Ain't none of your squad of niggas been like, hey, there go Scruncho. Like, the people you dapping up ain't been like, hey, somebody running up behind you with a, like, come on, my nigga. Like, what? Niggas be killing me with the bullshit. This internet shit got niggas fucked up now. The oldest niggas that swear I don't do the internet beefing this shit be on the internet with a fucking video addressing some niggas and shit. Man, these niggas are fucking insane in the membrane, dog. I have never seen that like this goddamn TikTok life ass shit we in these days, dog. We're up in the end, dog. And that shit gonna be on YouTube, nigga. The fucking world. Imagine that, nigga. The world gonna be in, and the nigga gonna be watching that shit on YouTube, waiting on the fire to reach them and shit. This shit. Look at the fire, nigga. The fire. Ooh, I can see him now. Now it's gonna be the ignorantest shit you have ever seen in your life. Let's continue, man.
Me in the head like a bitch, and I fell out in the street on Sunset Boulevard. A young lady pulled me up at the last minute because a cab almost ran over my face. So now.
Kirkland TK, man. He finna repeat it. That's how you know he lied now. Cause it didn't even sound right. It was such a quick lie came out of his head. He finna repeat it, my nigga. Cause it glitched his shit. Watch.
What happens now? The cab almost died. I got staples in the back of my head. I called Scruncho that morning while I was in the hospital.
Oh my fucking God!
Yo, Scruncho, you did.
Hold on now. You got to hear this shit again now. His brain glitched because of how quick of a damn lie this man told, to where he had to go and repeat it. And watch how it came out the second time now. Nigga, you know the theory, the fucking science goes, you can't convince your brain that you lied, nigga. Your brain know that you lied. Oh my God. Listen to this.
Scruncho snuck up behind me with a pipe and hit me in the head like a bitch. And I fell out in the street on Sunset Boulevard. A young lady pulled me up at the last minute because a cab almost ran over my face. So.
Was this some shit out of a movie script that TK was imagining? Is that not the most fucking Hollywood Sunset Boulevard strip shit? Man, I almost fell in the road and I was in the street and someone pulled me back by the lapel of my jacket before I was run over by the tow truck. Boy, get your 5 heartbeats ass out of here. What is this man talking about? Eddie Kane. TK Kirkland Kane.
Now what happens now? The cab almost died. I got staples in
I fucked
the back
it up.
of my,
Listen to Sam. Shut up.
with a pipe. It hit me in the head like a bitch. And I fell out in the street on Sunset Boulevard. A young lady pulled me up at the last minute because a cab almost ran over my face. So now what happens now? The cab almost died. I got staples in the back of my head.
I almost fucked my stream up at this nigga. What is he talking about?
After that morning, while I was in the hospital. I was, yo, Scruncho, you did this shit? He said, nah, TK, I don't know what you're talking about. And he hung up the phone. Because of the connections that I have and the plugs that I have, he know what was happening after that.
Now, hold on. This same man with all these connects and all these plugs, my nigga, would apparently go kill somebody as soon as TK say something. When none of them around, when this man snuck up and hit him in the back of the head. Like, what is, dog? My God, dog. What is this man talking about, dog?
Crew got together and said, yo, TK, can we leave Scruncho alone? I let Scruncho.
So look. Nigga, in what situation do your hitters tell you what mission they gonna go on? Nigga, so the niggas that didn't get hit in the back of the head and bust their head open and get stitches and go to the hospital. Them niggas gonna tell you what did get hit in the back of the head, let you tell it, and knocked out and went to the hospital. They gonna tell you, y'all don't even worry about it, boss. He got you that time. Just let you, what? Nigga, what is this?
Scruncho go on that path. So because in my heart, I wanted to truly hurt him bad. I started pressing charges on the young man because I'm a civilian.
But were you just a crime boss? You went from a crime boss with hitters to a civilian that pressed charges in 3 seconds time. Man, this is the most hilarious. What is this man talking about? Then he got his LA hat on. This shit today sound like like it's up. Check him out, like it's up, my nigga. Like this nigga TK fucking crazy.
Yeah. And I felt like I had to do something because I really wanted to hurt you, Scroncho. I really did.
That was his recourse. His recourse
you really
was to
have
put
no
you in
idea
jail.
who I am. So you really got to go to people to do what you got to do.
Nigga, the last I checked, when you want to show a motherfucker who you is, bro, you do some physicality with him. You don't call the police. Nigga, that don't... Nigga be like, oh, nigga, you Charleston White. You must want to be Charleston White. Because putting the police on somebody do not put fear the motherfucker hard. Like, this ain't the nigga to fuck with. What is TK talking? TK said, I pressed charges on you. Because I wanted you to know who I was, bro. What type of nigga I am.
That I changed my life.
Wilson, bitch.
So now I'm pressing charges. The homies find out.
Right, that's not a good look in front of home.
They said, TK, don't press charges against
No, you can't do that.
Scroncho, man. We don't want to see him go to jail.
Again, his elders tell him what to do. Don't let that get lost in translation. His people tell him what the fuck to do. Let's make sure we understand that.
We were on a conference call with my man Sam, who manages Mayweather. My man Sam, he'll tell you.
Another sign of a cap ass nigga. When they name dropping, anybody you talking to, they name dropping who they know, who they folks is. This nigga is cap.
From Memphis. Cause just love me.
No one knows these niggas. No one cares, bro.
I'll tell.
Now, mind you, Scruncho just did this interview like yesterday, so apparently still ain't been nothing done to Scruncho. Man, you know what? I'm gonna sign out, man. I've been on this shit 12 minutes. Now, fuck that. Let's roll a little.
Scroncho on a conference call.
Use my whole motherfucking.
For me to drop these charges, Scroncho, you gotta fight me head up. Do you remember when I said that to you, bro?
This nigga said he called this man and said, dog, the only way I ain't gonna put the police on you is if you come fight me again. Dog, Scruncho's version is y'all fault. He won. You called the police on him. So what the fuck he gonna fight you? It ain't no fair fight fucking with you, TK, for you understand? And if I just gotta be honest, bro, I like Scruncho version more. I think Scruncho is the most honest duckling out of these two right here, dog. This shit is crazy.
I said, you have to give me a fair one. And what did you say, Scroncho? I said, nah, TK, you the big homie.
Whoa, hold on. The dude that didn't respect you enough to fight you straight to face would run up and hit you with a metal pipe, bust the back of your head, potentially fracturing your skull and killing you. This same guy said that he won't fight you in a straight up fight. Not because he feel like you Master Show enough and you gonna whoop his ass. But out of respect, because you the big homie and I won't even fight you. But I'll bust the back of your goddamn head and kill your ass. What is TK talking about, dog? This is such a bad look for him, dog.
And I let it slide. I took it all the way to the last court date. Just so I could scare you, because you thought I was going to walk through them court doors and point you out.
Do y'all hear this shit?
And don't forget, this is still an open case, so you still...
Oh, my God.
On this podcast, 5150, don't you know they still gonna open the case against you, brother, and press charges?
Do y'all hear this shit, bro?
But because of the dude I am, I ain't gonna say nothing, but here's...
You saying it now, TK.
What can we do to stop this? This over a female. This happened.
You know what? It's a motherfucking that way with Jack Travis Short. I'm gonna catch up with y'all soon. This shit gonna be fun. We out.